Hello, hello. This is a dark place. You're in a dark place. We are in a dark place. Do you see it? Do you see where we are? Do you see it?
The real battles have yet to begin. I can't wait.
You can't defeat this place from within it. You have to get outside of it. You have to get beyond it. This is a dark place, but we can't change this place from within it. From within this place, it's their rules, their game, their design. It's a rigged reality. They set it up this way. Do we still have some magic and some choices? Yes. Don't stand with evil. Don't defend evil. Don't support evil. When you see others doing evil, lying, smearing, call them out. Don't stand with them. Don't side with them. The real battles have yet to begin. And it will be fiery battles, a spiritual war, with magic, with a kind of magic that in this realm they deny exists. They want to disempower you here. They don't want you to know what you are. They don't want you to know that you are magical beings. They don't want you to understand. They can control you and control the masses of spirits here by lying to you, by mind controlling you, by deceiving you. They want to disempower you. They want you to believe that you are weak. They want you to believe that you have no chance. That's how they keep spirits trapped here. We're tricked into being here, tricked into staying here. When you can choose to leave and figure out how to leave, how to exit. It may not be the same for each of us. There may not be one exit door for all. We have a different life path here in this realm. We have different bodies here, different minds. We're individuals. We're not the same. So when people say, show me the way out, Stephen, give me the key, show me the exit door, they may have some spiritual work to do. I'm making myself stronger here and now within this matrix so that I will be prepared and strong on the way out. Do you understand? I'm preparing for war, spiritual battles, spiritual warfare, and psychic warfare using the consciousness, spiritual warfare, magical warfare. They could mock me in this realm all they want and laugh and talk about how speaking of me, how I use sorcery, talk about ravens. And these are often people that came straight out of cults like Jehovah's Witnesses, Scientology. They're leaving comments. They've already fallen in this lifetime for trick after trick, cult after cult, brainwashing, the New Age, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormonism, Scientology, the mystery schools, and they're clueless about this realm. Clueless. And I'm not clueless. And those that have studied my work can tell that I am not clueless. They can tell. So demons ganging up on me doesn't change the truth that I'm speaking. Their mockery, their arrogance doesn't change the truth. Their ignorance, them ganging up in mobs doesn't change the truth. That's Pegasus, flying out of hell, battling. It's one of my ravens battling. Do you understand? Do you understand what's coming? Can you visualize it? Do you have any drop of imagination left? Any spark of life in your mind? And this is to people that are new here. To some of my regulars, I understand that you have something, and I see something in you. That's why you're here. You're seeking the truth. You're doing the work, the inner work and the research and thinking and pondering these things. And you have questions and you're challenging the narrative. You're doing a lot of things mentally and spiritually, and I'm proud of you. But sometimes I'm speaking to a big audience of regulars, moderators, my harem, and new people that just arrived today or yesterday or this week or within a month or so. I'm trying to reach them, trying to reach into them, say, is there something left in you? Do you have some spirit left? Do you have some fire left? Do you have some wonder and curiosity? Do you have some imagination? Can you visualize a battle ahead? Can you imagine something being different and outside of this realm? Or do you need a scientist on television to tell you, or some shill, some Bill Gates character, or Elon Musk, or whoever, Richard Branson, or that creep that owns Amazon? Do you need them to tell you? Do you need some famous face to go on television and say, there might be more? Are you a slave to the fame, the fake fame, and the ones on pedestals, the figureheads, the puppets of this realm, of this hell realm? Or can you think for yourself? Can you imagine for yourself? Do you have a spirit left? Do you have consciousness of your own? I'm battling demons every day. And what are you doing? Agreeing with them? Standing with them? Supporting them? Falling for their lies? Is that what you're doing? Wake up. Wake up. When I get out of this matrix, I'm going to do what I promise. I am going to seal the demons in here. And there will be gnashing of teeth and weeping and wailing and crying and them devouring each other when they have no good spirits left to feast upon. They're like energy vampires and spiritual vampires. Demons are spirits. They're demonic spirits. Doesn't mean that they're robots. It doesn't mean that they're nothing. It doesn't mean that you can just think them away or wish them away. They might have eternal spirits, but they won't be getting out of here. Do you understand? I'm going to seal them in here, entomb them in this place. And I will ride and fly right out of this hell realm, right out of this matrix. But I plan on battling demons. I look forward to it. Some of you don't understand this yet. And some of you have been trained to be cowards and to be fearful. Your entire life here, and perhaps many lifetimes here. Perhaps you've been reincarnated and degraded. And that's what this realm is designed to do. It's designed to degrade spirits. It's designed to disempower you, to make you believe that you're nothing, that you're weak, that you're insignificant, that you're not even a grain of sand on a beach in a huge universe, that you're a nobody. And that's false. They've lied to you about everything. Look at the magic here. Look at the sorcery. Do you understand the symbolism of this? Why I'm using images like this? It's intentional. Everything that I do here is intentional. It's all designed to try to awaken your spirit, to try to get you to be aware of that fire inside. All right? That passionate fire, that eternal fire. If you're a fire sign, and if you're not a fire sign, maybe you're an air sign or a water sign, let's say, then awaken that ocean within you. You're not just a weak little droplet of rain to be stepped on in a puddle. You should be preparing yourself for what's ahead. The greatest battles are ahead. There's going to be a spiritual war like no other that you've ever read about, heard about, seen in movies. It's going to be fucking epic and glorious and beautiful and powerful and necessary. It's necessary. Look at crows and ravens filling the skies. AI couldn't even come up with what I wanted to come up with. I wanted the sky blackened. by ravens and crows, so that the evil demons look up and that's all they see, swarming them, so that it blocks out the sun. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? I want to haunt them. I make no apologies for that. Some of you still feel sympathy for these demons for some reason. And I notice it once in a while. I notice tears and people saying, well, you know, these little demons, or these demons doing this and doing that. Save your sympathy for the victims in this realm, for the victims of demons. Stop crying for demons and trying to protect them. Question what you're doing when you do that. Because I certainly will. I'll stand up and say, why are you feeling sorry for them? They're demonic. They're on team evil. They do harm all the time. They lie all the time. They want to do harm to me. They make death threats against me. And there you are, defending them. Without even realizing you're defending fucking demons. Wake up. Maybe you should put some of that passion and energy into defending the children that suffer every day with chronic pain and leukemia and diseases, genetic disorders, all sorts of rare disorders, deformities, disabilities, every day. And there you are, some of you feeling sorry for demons just because they send out ravens and crows, and I talk about haunting them in their nightmares, and I tease the living shit out of them and trigger them and show you what they are, because some of you still aren't awake. You're not aware that they lie to you nonstop. They lie about this realm. They repeat the false narratives fed to them. They do a lot of damaging things every day. And there you are feeling sorry for them. Save some of that sympathy. I save all of mine for the ones that deserve it, the innocent victims. Look at the beauty here, the dark beauty of this, filling up the skies. I love it. I love it. Some of you won't understand. I'm aware of this as I make these videos. It's not just later on or months later I'm scratching my head going, wow, I thought they would all understand. I don't expect everyone to understand. I got beyond that years ago. I know there's lots of information I put out there and people don't get it at all, or they only get the bare scratching the surface of what I'm doing. They have work to do. Focus more. Focus more. Look at the beauty here. I can create realms in my mind. And yes, I'm using AI as a tool to come up with images quickly, in seconds. But I can imagine in seconds, in minutes, in hours, entire realms better than this place. This is a hell realm. Look at the evil here. That's what this represents. The darkness, the evil, the brutality, the sickness of this realm, the degradation of spirits here. This place is designed to degrade you. It's designed to degrade everyone, including animals as well, their spirits, not just humans. Now look at this. Some people would say, well, that's evil. It's sorcery. And they'll go back to the Bible and they'll start pointing at gospel passages and they'll start quoting it like I never read it. They just assume when they get to my channel, he knows nothing. I'll just preach the Bible to him. I've read it already. I'm aware of what that says. I know what it says. I know it's been changed by Mandela effect. I know it's in Freemasonic lodges and temples and mystery schools. I know how it's used. I know who publishes it. Maybe you have work to do learning about it. Sorcerer battling against demons. Symbolic of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep saying that over and over again till my dying breath in this realm. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do outside of this body, too, and outside of this realm. I'm going to do what needs to be done, the moral thing to do. Like a true king with a harem. Here's my harem represented here. My beautiful, intelligent, loyal harem. Feminine, not masculinized like the feminists of the Western world today. not mentally destroyed, not spiritually destroyed, not turned into floozies and horrors. Okay? Spiritual and beautiful and elegant and classy and intelligent with a good sense of humor and loyalty, which is very important. Loyalty is almost a lost trait or a lost art, the art of being loyal to ones who deserve your loyalty. Another sorcerer here. That represents me with ravens under a full moon. I'm calling out to them. Calling out to them to stand with me against the darkness. I'm calling out to them to stand with me against the demons. Against the demons of this realm. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Power of imagery, full moon, shining bright in the darkness of a stormy night with electricity in the air, lightning, sorcery, magic spells, ravens and crows, fiery wizard or fiery sorcerer, a mage, a magician. Sorcery is not all dark. Some people look at sorcery as dark and magic as good or light. This realm trains people to think a certain way or to just memorize, copy, repeat, regurgitate, parrot, follow, instead of thinking for themselves. They demonized crows and ravens for centuries. They tried to link them with the plagues and with death and with dead bodies, with illness and disease, and they were wrong. They were wrong. They demonized them the way they try to demonize me and misrepresent me and slander me and smear campaign me. That's one of the reasons why I relate with them. They're misunderstood and misrepresented. Here's a beautiful woman with raven hair, raven black hair. Look at her. Just look at her. Spiritual. Daydreaming. Don't you see the beauty? Well, I do see the beauty. I see what this place is. I see what this realm is. And I can imagine better. I can imagine more. I can imagine magical realms. I can imagine speaking with white tigers, the same way that we could have a conversation, except telepathically, or maybe even in spoken words. I can imagine going through gateways, portals. I can imagine creating, as a creator being, portals and gateways. I can imagine many things. And I know that outside of this meat suit and this hell realm level of this matrix, intention matters, imagination matters. What I can imagine and intend to be will be. Through the power of my will and intention and consciousness and my spirit, thy will be done. I will create better than here. You're lost if you think this is the best that can be, or all that can be, or that duality in this realm needs to be. Pain, suffering, with joy, with beauty, good and evil, life, death, night, day. It's all duality here. All of it. Male, female, on and on and on. Sun, moon. Healing, sickness. Love, hate. Over and over and over again. It's all duality here. All of it. And it's all recycling. Everything gets recycled within this hell realm level of this matrix. Everything. Energy gets recycled. Spirits get recycled. Food, waste, corpses of people, water, raindrops. Everything here. All of it. Think about leaving. That's what this represents. Breaking free. Leaving this matrix. Spiritually leaving this matrix. Leaving this matrix. Leaving, choosing to leave this matrix. It's important to imagine that, to visualize it, to think about it, not to be afraid. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the better you'll get at it. It's a practice. Just like magic. Magic is a practice. You can practice many things. You can practice going out of body. You can practice lucid dreaming. You can practice visualization. You can daydream these things. It doesn't have to be quote-unquote work or painful. Not everything requires pain to have gain. They've lied to you about that. You can develop things and have fun doing it. You can learn and have fun doing it. Enjoy. You can enjoy learning and getting stronger and becoming more spiritual. You can enjoy this. It can be a beautiful experience. I don't want the rest of your time here to be painful or depressing or dark or you being in fear or fearing the next psyop that they pull and they put on TV and in the news, on the world stage. I want you to have beauty and fun and goodness and warmth and joy and care and compassion and feel cared for and feel loved in the true sense of the word loved, not in the empty sense that it's used today. They try to drain all the meaning of it and change it and use it for everything. I'm not against beauty. I'm not against joy or love. And I'm not against strength and spirit and freedom. I'm for these things. I'm for empowering people and helping you to empower yourself. That's paramount. That's first and foremost. Empower yourself so that you don't have to rely on anyone else, including me, so that you can do it yourself and that you're confident and you know you can do it yourself. I want you to be strong, a spiritual warrior. Again, the symbolism. Sorcerer with ravens, the dark of night, with the electricity. Harness your power, your spiritual power, your will, your intent, your consciousness, your magic. We are magical, eternal beings. Never forget that. Never forget that. This place has a veil of forgetfulness. It doesn't mean that we're quote-unquote memory wiped, literally, in the sense that we can never get those memories back. I suspect we will be able to remember our past lives, where we were, what realms we were in, etc., once we're out of this matrix, free and clear of the energy and frequency of this system. All right? It will flood back to us. 2 moons in the sky here. Vril is harnessing Vril energy out of the ether. You could say out of the air, out of the ether. Tesla knew it as the ether. So have others. He's not the only one. Others did before him, and others have since him. That's if he was real and existed at all. He might have been fictional, just like the Greek Philosophers may have been fictional as well. Plato, Socrates. Powerful image here. There is power in imagery, in symbolism, in talismans. There's power in thoughts, intentions, imagination. Much more so out of body than in body. But there still is here in these meat suit bodies, which have a governor on the body and a governor in the realm itself that we're in. But there is still magic. But it's much greater, much more powerful out of body than here. Okay? It's amped up. It's restricted here. It's limited here by design. They want you to be limited here. But they also want you to say, this is it. They want you to believe this is all there is. And that's the greatest lie of all. That's what keeps many here. Fear that there's nothing more, nothing better. Fear to leave this place. Fear the unknown. Stop fearing. Get some courage. Get some wonder. Get some curiosity. Get some courage. Get some guts. Get some courage. And understand that you are more than this fucking hell realm wants you to believe. This is a realm of mind control, of limitation, of degradation on minds, spirits, bodies, imaginations, free will. It limits you in every conceivable way within this place. So why would you want to stay here? Why would anyone want to stay here? Why would anyone want to stay here? There's going to be hell to pay once I leave here. There's going to be a kind of fury that has never been seen ever in the history of this matrix. I know that's a big, bold claim. I understand. But I've saved 99% of my fury for that. Do you understand? I'm not using it here. I'm not wasting it here fighting battles and trying to change this place, because you can't fix this place. That's a waste of energy. And I won't waste my energy, and I won't waste my spirit within this fucking hell realm of limitations. These are ravens done in Vincent van Gogh's style of Starry Night. I plugged that into the AI to see what would come out. It's pretty cool. I enjoy some of these images. And it helps me create videos very quickly with imagery so that people don't get quote unquote bored by my words and my ideas. I understand that attention spans have been shortened to an enormous degree. They're minuscule today compared to what they used to be. People don't have the focus that they once had 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100, 200 years ago. Raven-haired woman. Latina. That's what I put into the AI as a prompt. I think I put raven-haired Latina with ravens or something like that. Something like that. And yes, the Latina ladies, the Latinas, love El Diablo. This is the sun with the moon. The sun is a woman. And the little boy is innocently looking with wonder, not with lust, but with wonder. Curiosity, wonder, trying to understand. I thought this was rather cool as well. This is also the sun with the moon. I also like putting in heaven and hell and things like that as prompts to see what will come up. This is another Vincent van Gogh style Starry Night, but with ravens. Remarkable, isn't it? Does it look digital? Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like it's painted by Vincent, but it's still well done. I enjoy it. I can enjoy things for what they are in this realm. I like this one as well. Very cool. I use imagery like this to try to provoke people to think deeper, feel deeper, imagine more. Imagine beyond this realm, beyond where you are right now, beyond what many have only known or can only remember knowing. I'm confident that if you're a spiritual being, you existed before you came into this place in a body. All right? But I'm trying to provoke you to imagine beyond here, things that you can't just walk outside and see here, things that you can create outside of here, amazing things, magical things, magnificent and glorious and magical things. Trying to get you to feel a kind of magic, a kind of enlightenment, a kind of deep beauty, kind of deep imagination. Here, dark occult figures, hooded figures, performing occult rituals with fire in the woods. Have you witnessed this personally? Have you gone out in the woods and witnessed a ritual like this, a dark occult ritual? Probably not. Can you imagine that they might exist, though? Can you imagine that this might be going on in this realm? Can you even imagine it? Can you say to yourself, yeah, that's a possibility. That's a real possibility that shit like this might be happening or may have happened over the quote-unquote centuries. Time itself is unreal in this realm. It's a construct. It's another illusion, deception within this hell realm level of this matrix. There might be many levels that are hell realms here. There might be 100. There could be 1,000. There could be, who knows, infinite. I don't know for sure. Neither does anyone else. There might be levels that seem like quote-unquote heaven, but they're not. They're still within the matrix. Okay? I'm going to leave the whole matrix. This is another dark image, dark ritual. We're in an evil place with evil, with darkness, with evil forces, with evil spiritual entities, demons, archons, whatever you want to name them. It doesn't matter to me. The name doesn't matter. You could say they're satanic, demonic. It doesn't matter to me what you label them. That's just a word. It's what they are and what their behavior is that matters. And what they've already done. That's what matters. And also what matters to me, what I'm going to do to them. That's what I focus on the most. The most. That's very empowering. To focus on what their fate is going to be. As much as people say, don't judge, I say, I will judge righteously. I will oppose evil. I do oppose evil. I will fight evil. I will commit and wage war on evil. This is a witch doctor. Or maybe a shaman. Would you know the difference? Would you know darkness from light in this realm? Would you know good from evil? Do you have discernment? Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? If you want to get out, you might want to realize where this place, what this place is, where you are, what this is. It might matter. Is this voodoo? Is this a witch doctor? What is this? Is this a healing ritual or is it dark magic? Is this a dark spell? Or is it for healing? What is this? Would you know? Would you know if you were seated there in front of him? Would you know? Or would you just be scared? Are you afraid of the unknown? Or are you curious to understand? Do you want to understand there's forces here beyond what your eyes can see? Do you want to understand the depths of this reality? Do you want to understand on a deeper spiritual level? Do you want to go deeper and deeper and deeper? Look at him. Just look at him. Flaming pot in one hand. It's a witch doctor. You're in a dark place. There's lots of mysterious things going on in this realm that many don't understand. There's a lot of mystery here. A lot of people in this realm let on that they know it all, that they have it all figured out, that they've figured out reality. This image represents leaving here. It's symbolic. Walking right out of here. I'm not staying here, are you? This isn't my home. This isn't where I belong. I will choose freedom. I will choose freedom. Here's a twist, this image. Vincent van Gogh. Starry night with a tumultuous sea and ravens. Look at this. Glorious. 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 Just glorious. The glory. The glory. And the darkness. The darkness and the fury and the glory and the spirit beyond the flesh. I hope that you'll stand with me against evil, and I hope that you'll stand with me and shut down this matrix. Thanks for watching.